Welcome to In the Box Seat. I'm Ray Fewings, and it's great to be back giving greyhounds their due on the SA Sports Show here at Channel 44. We've had a big week in greyhound racing. I say that every week, but it has been a lively week. We've had the Port Augusta Cup run on last Saturday, and Don Turner won 3 races up there, including the Cup with Sneaky Spirit. And of course at Gawler we had the Produce Stakes. It went to Comic Sans, who went through the series undefeated. And in the Anniversary Cup, it was the Murray Show, with Ray Murray finishing first and second, Aston Thomas beating Calden Komoto and beating his son, who had 4 runners in the race. So certainly the Murray dogs well worth watching at Gawler. On the program, we're going to talk to Paul Murray tonight. He's taken over a couple of dogs from Victoria that have big motors, and we'll find out just how far they might go. Good to see him back, because he had those explosive dogs years ago that broke track records at Angle Park and at Gawler and Strathalbyn, etc. As far as the big meetings are concerned, up in Brisbane, they're running the Garrard's Winter Cup, and we had some great heats there the other night. A lot of the star dogs came through strongly there, although the Brisbaneites did quite well too. And of course we've got the McKenna Memorial at Sandown Park over the 595. On Wednesday at Angle Park we've got heats of the Champion Puppy. We have $800 heats, and of course we go forward with the final on Monday the 9th of July at Angle Park. Now the Honeys have been in tip-top form lately, tipping plenty of winners. They certainly keep the pressure on me. On Wednesday, race 2, number 2 Mr. Chaos. It's trained by the big fella John McMillan. Won at Gawler, and then last start was a bit unlucky here, and the Honeys think that Mr. Chaos, a big blue dog, can go right on with the job. They've also gone for a Peter Jovanovic runner in race 8, number 3 Poppin' Off. This dog won a maiden last Wednesday in pretty good style. Time wasn't anything to write home about, but certainly gave the impression it's got a ton of early speed. And of course Peter Jovanovic last Thursday night won 5 races, so the kennel is red hot at the moment. The tips for Angle Park on Thursday night: race 1, number 2 Sneaky Spirit, fresh from winning the Port Augusta Cup. It's a good railer, this dog, pretty strong. Come down from Queensland. Don Turner's done a great job to keep it keen and chasing hard, and the Honeys think it'll win again on Thursday night. And they've gone for race 2, number 3 Chilling Tale. So they say get the money early. Chilling Tale's been a good thing, beaten its last couple of runs here at Angle Park, and the Honeys think that drawn closer to the rail this week, it might make amends. Their first 4s in race 1, 2, 7, 6 and 5, and in race 2, 3, 5, 7 and 2. The in the box seat tip is race 7, number 5 Head Tuner. I've made it one of my best bets as well. Head Tuner's just that fraction slow early, but she comes home very hard, and she does look as though she's graded to win in the box seat tip. And of course my dogs to watch on Wednesday, race 1, number 3 Victor Pedro. I think he'll be far too good. Interesting to see we're starting off with the 388 on Wednesday. This dog chased home Wes Pancho last start, beat him the start before. I think he'll make very short work of them at Angle Park on Wednesday. And also in race 8, number 1 Victor Victoria, the kennel mate. It's got a couple of smart ones up against her in the heat of the Champion Puppy, but I think Victor Victoria will be too good if she stays out of trouble. On Thursday night, I've gone for event 3, number 1 Arkaringa. I think he's getting stronger. He's been placed his last few. Missed out narrowly on a place last start, and he's showing all of his good early speed, and I think he'll lead all the way from box 1. And then race 7, number 5 Head Tuner. We'll find out about Paul Barry's new dogs in just a moment. Probably 6 or 8 years ago, Paul Barry had a great kennel of greyhounds, including Explosive Memory, Explosive Flash, and they broke a few track records around the place. Been a while since we've seen him really active at Angle Park, but he's back and he's got a couple of outstanding dogs to go on with. Welcome, Paul.
Yeah, how are you, Ray? Good.
I'm really good, and I was impressed with the run of Lacamare last Wednesday. Not so impressed with Pudzianowski, but I believe they both trialled in pretty good style, so you've got a couple of nice dogs to go on with.
Yeah, no, definitely trialled well. Disappointed with the Pudzianowski, though. He's got the red tonight, so hopefully he can go a bit better. And the other dog's a real good chaser, but he's up in grade, so hopefully he'll be competitive. Yeah, he tries good.
Well, you have the reputation of being an outstanding trainer, but where have you been the last 5 or 6 years?
Just breeding, really.
You breeding or the dogs?
No breeding for me, but just trying to breed a couple of litters from the good bitches I had. Didn't have any success at all. Only Boozeroo really raced in Melbourne, but that was about it. So I'm just going to concentrate on racing dogs again.
Yeah, well, it's a smart idea, and you certainly kicked off with a couple of very nice ones. They come from Melbourne originally?
Yeah, Darren McDonald trained both of them to start with, and Malcolm Herzl trained Lackamere, the last trainer. So he got him in the Australian, first reserve as a Australian Cup finalist, so that was a great effort. Yeah, so.
So you're dealing with dogs that can really run. I guess it's a matter of reviving them and getting them keen and wanting to go again.
Exactly. The finish on Lure is probably the biggest chance I've got with the Pudzanowski. If it doesn't work, I don't know what we're going to try with him, but the other dog, yeah, I'm quietly confident he'll win a few races for everyone.
Yeah, well, he's very impressive. Pudzianowski was favourite. He had trialled very well, so is he going to be one of those dogs he's got to get on the lure?
Yeah, I knew what I was getting, so he's had a conviction before, so, just hopefully I think he's got a lot of bad habits, and whether I can rejuvenate him is another thing, but I'll try.
Well, you did such a good job with your team in the past. I'm sure you've got a few tricks up your sleeve. You're a bit isolated out there where you live. You'd be the one of the few greyhound trainers nowadays in the Tailem Bend, Cooks Plains area.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's nice. It gets cold in winter and hot in summer, real big hot weather down there, but we got 50 acres, so, the dog's got plenty of running, everything they can do.
So I guess from time to time you get a bit of breeze coming off the ocean?
Yeah, it's not wouldn't say it's a cool breeze, but it's something. We're pretty guarded. We've got a lot of trees and that there, so it's not so bad. And the dogs are all kennelled in air conditioning and everything. So
how many dogs have you got room for?
8. I've cut right down. That's all I'm going to have. Yeah.
Right. So what are the others? You got Diva Doll. You still got her?
Yeah, she's still plugging away. LOLA. I've got a new dog coming from Sydney next week. One in Wednesday called Fishing Time. That's from Sydney as well. So,
well, it sounds to me as though you're going to have a real go. You've sort of missed the action, and you're about to dig in and really give it number one shot.
Yeah, I'll do our best. Just see what happens, and hopefully I can rejuvenate myself as well and get some winners going again.
I reckon you're rejuvenated already. Good to be talking with you, and thanks for joining us on In the Box Seat on the Sport Channel.
Thanks, Ray. No worries.
That's our guest tonight, Paul Barry. I can tell you Lackamere is a very, very fast dog, and Pudzianowski, if ever he gets on the lure, he'll make a mess of them, and he can run 600 metres as well. So file that one away. Paul Barry getting some really good dogs into his kennel. Don't forget all of your greyhound information on this channel, or go to grsa.com.au and watch those winners on Wednesday and Thursday.